Hello everyone, and welcome back into another video with the next big thing. I really do apologize for not uploading for a while. Oh my goodness. And plus, not only that, this is definitely by far one of the most suggested videos that I should be making as of right now. And proof in the pudding that I was going to be making this video basically weeks from now is the fact that I pinned this comment and even liked it to let you guys pretty much know, hey, I have seen this comment and I will be making a video soon. Now obviously I didn't say that in the comment section, but just doing those actions, you should have known I was gonna make a video out of this. This is kind of awesome. Now to begin this whole entire video off, obviously, Marco and Celena have very similar moons on their cheeks. And once again, I found it extremely strange and peculiar how they decided to reveal that fact in the book. It wasn't necessarily something that was found in the show. She was actually blocking her cheeks within the show as if it was something that was secretive from the beginning. But I mean, to be perfectly honest with myself, I guess I could have seen that coming from the beginning, considering the fact that there were moons on her wand. Now, as we know, both Marco and Celena's cheeks are undeniably very much similar to each other, so what does that conclude? Does this mean that Celena and Marco are linked in some way? Is he a part of the reasoning as to why she keeps secrets that must remain unknown? Or is it merely a coincidence because of the Blood Moon Ball, and like my boy Slice of Otaku said, it's a curse. It would be awfully surprising to see Star and Marco of all two people to fight each other. And I'm saying this because perhaps Marco is a part of the forces of evil that is shown in the title art. Let me elaborate on that. People have been proclaiming that Marco's wand looks remarkably similar to the wings shown in the word evil, pointy like the lettering, and sinister looking. And if you're still not convinced, there's also the fact that back in season 2, Marco was the one consumed by dark forces when opening Eclipse's chapter. Now we already know as of right now, Eclipse's chapter technically isn't all that evil exactly, but still, I find it awfully odd how they had to use a reverse spell to make him good again. Another thing is that, plus, let's not forget about Marco's birthmark. I understand that it doesn't seem like a big deal necessarily, but the show's constantly bringing it up. Star calling it cute back in season 1, Janna drawing on his wand making a mark, and then we're presented with Meteora, who also is known to have it in the exact same spot. And let me just stop myself right here because I admittedly cannot take full credit for these findings because they're mainly theories deriving from the comment section, the roundtable, Cartoon Universe, Cartoon Apocalypse, and Slice of Otaku, of course. I legitimately couldn't find the original videos, but I'm sure that the theories came from one or more of these creators, so I just wanted to give all of them credit in case I missed them. Especially Cartoon Universe, Slice of Otaku, and the Roundtable. They're awesome. Continuing onward, whether it ends up being either of those claims, any of these scenarios are quite interesting. I personally feel as if the moons on Marco are about the blood moon affecting him from falling in love with Star. Or on second hand, he will turn evil. I mean, just look at him eating sushi in the season 4 cover art. Reminds you of the octopus monster arm, doesn't it? But seriously, the fact that Marco could be Moomin is something to think about as well. I mean, there was the whole thing with Skywin messing with gravity, sending some humans to Earth, which, by the way, explains how Mina knew about the planet. And that creepy talking painting of what seems to be a dude named Alphonse from inside the Book of Spells is within the Diaz house.
Blood moon tonight.
And yes, he does indeed look incredibly similar in comparison to Eclipse's painting inside her room at the castle. I believe that the sailor, possibly being Eclipse's father, wanted Marco to be with Star in order for the real butterflies to become royalty once more. You know, since Star's bloodline technically at the moment was faked by the Magic High Commission. And just Marco being in that prince attire was probably their way of foreshadowing the fact that he is technically in the butterfly family. Just not, you know, Star's family. That would be really awkward. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about the whole thing with the castle emerging from inside of the Diaz family's house. Maybe that was also foreshadowing. So now, what does any of this have to do with Celena? Well, in the end, it seems as if the blood moon has something to do with Marco's cheek marks. However, one thing that stuck out with me after I was done with the overview with Celena and Rhina's chapter was the fact that Celena was known for making love potions and successfully working. I mean, could she be the reasoning as to how the blood moon tradition began in the first place? Sure, it supposedly happens every 667 years, but both Marco and her cheeks alongside with the blood moon itself is the same crescent shape. Perhaps this is only but one of her deep dark secrets. This was a short topic that was immediately brought to my attention weeks ago, and it was time I cleared all of that up. So what are your thoughts about this massive cluster of a theory? You think we're getting closer to anything by any chance? Tell me below in the comments. This has once more been The Next Big Thing, signing off. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!